Hello everyone and welcome back to your own channel, that is Learn English with Priyanka. In today's video I am going to discuss how you can score 90% in your class 10th and class 12th board exams. Yes, every student dreams of achieving this milestone, but not everyone manages to accomplish it. However, this year the percentage of students scoring 90% is expected to be slightly lower than usual. Yes, one of the main reasons for this is the difficulty level of question papers. Most of the class 12th board exams had tricky and confusing papers, and class 10th also had some challenging questions this time. Normally, around 30% of the students score above 90%, but this year I expect it to drop around 20%. Yes. Now, let's talk about which students have a higher chance of scoring 90% and what factors contribute to it. So, the most important subject that plays a crucial role in your final percentage is English. Yes, both language and literature. This is because English is a compulsory subject, सबको पता है, and it is compulsory to include in the best 5 subjects that determine your final percentage. So while you can exclude certain subjects from your best 5 calculations, English must be included. Yes, to score 90% overall, it is essential to score at least 90 to 95 marks in English. Otherwise, it might pull down your overall percentage. Yes. So, apart from English, here is how other subjects contribute to your best 5. Let's talk about computers. So, if you have opted for computer science, scoring 90% in it is quite achievable. Even if you score 80 marks in theory, your practical project marks will help you push beyond 90. Then, talking about Hindi, a large number of students score above 90% in Hindi, making it another easy subject to boost your percentage. Then let's talk about social science, history, civics, geography, or economics. So, scoring 90% in SST is also manageable. And this year, the paper was also quite expected. So, as one subject may be slightly tough, but the others compensate for it. If your history scores are low, geography might balance it, or vice versa. Now, let's talk about mathematics. So, if you are strong in maths, it will naturally help you achieve 90%. But if you struggle with it, you might need to work extra hard. Talking about science. Now, science includes 3 subjects, that is, your physics, chemistry, and biology. This is where the things get a bit tricky. While biology is relatively easy this year, the physics was pretty difficult. Chemistry was also moderate. So this makes it harder for student to score above 90 in science overall. So can you avoid science in the best 5? This is a very common question generally student ask. So if my science marks are low, I can exclude it from my best 5. Yes, you can. The best 5 calculation is only for board percentage display, not for deciding your stream. Your final percentage can be calculated by excluding science and including SST or computers, Hindi, and English is compulsory. So, however, this does not affect your eligibility for science in class 11th. Even if you exclude science from your best 5, you can still choose science as a stream for higher studies. Also, the board does not mention your percentage on your mark sheet. It is only it only lists subject wise marks, so the 90% that students talk about is mainly for the result day and school merit list. Throughout your life you're not going to talk that I got 90%, I excluded maths and I included this and that. No, wherever you'll put your mark sheet or wherever you'll put your certificates, all your marks are seen. So, to summarize, Here is a simple strategy. English is compulsory in best 5, so you must score well in it. Computer applications and Hindi are subjects where students commonly score above 90. SST was easy compared to science, so including it in the best 5 can help you boost your percentage. So, if you're strong in maths, although the paper was a bit tricky, include it. If not, then rely on SST or other high scoring subjects. By following this approach, you can calculate whether your total is reaching 90% or not. Right. So, in the next video, I will also discuss a very important topic which students are at risk of failing this year. Why? Because unfortunately, some students will struggle to pass due to the difficulty level of certain subjects. And I will explain who is at the highest risk. For now, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more guidance on scoring well in your board exams. Bye bye.